Hey, what's up, Alien here? Hey, I've been posting about the last few videos, about the lies of war and propaganda and how we're being misled and we don't even realize it. And this is what I want to stress to people. Um, when I was peacekeeping in Kosovo and after 9/11 happened and we came back, um, when Third ID came back from Kosovo, we already knew we were going to go at the end of 2001, that we would be going to NTC, which is to certify you for war, in 2002, and we knew we would be deployed at Kuwait border in 2003, ready to invade. We already knew that, folks. It was already planned out. This was all planned out. We just didn't realize it at the time. And everybody bought the whole weapons of mass destruction as our politicians and our military leaders all came out and lied to us, to our face, all right? And then they went and they sent us off to fight a war. I know because I fought that war, okay? I fought that war in Mach 4 at one point, at the beginning, all right? We let Iraq become what Iraq was. And then when I went back in 2007 to 2008, I was there while Lindsey Graham, John McCain, and Mike Pence put Al-Qaeda on our payroll, folks. I was there. We guarded the meeting. The 22 SCR out of Vilseck, Germany. All right? We were deployed at a place known as Al-Qaeda's Castle. It was in the Dora district of Iraq. It was right next to 60th Street. If you look up 60th Street, you'll see a lot of stuff happen there. Yeah, we were fighting JAM, which was Iranians, and we were fighting Al-Qaeda. And all we did was we turned the Sunnis against the Shia in Iraq. That's what happened. That's what happened. That's why Iraq is the way Iraq is and was. But anyway, this is just to show you that the military, everything from 9/11 was a lie. And we don't need to go back to more lies and end up in a war for the lies coming out of the Ukraine or anywhere else right now. Our borders ain't even protected. So we shouldn't be sending men over there. We shouldn't be messing around. We shouldn't be doing acts of war, which is aiding and abetting. We don't really know what's going on. The same people coming out and supporting this are all bad people, folks. George Soros, Clintons, Obamas, all these left-wing people and all these countries that support going to war with Russia are all the people who locked you down and took away your freedom over the last 2 years because of an engineered bioweapon, beer bug, and then they tried to take away your freedom and force you to vax, which they can't do. And they know, and they're going to answer for it. And that's why they're trying to get us all into war. All these people pushing war right now, they got Nuremberg 2.0 coming down their necks. We're coming for you. Don't think a war is going to stop us from coming for you. But this is just to show you. Anybody can do this. Look up Wesley Clark, 7 wars in 5 years. And this is what you're going to be told.
Right after 9/11, about 10 days after 9/11, I went through the Pentagon and I saw Secretary Rumsfeld and Deputy Secretary Wolfowitz. I went downstairs just to say hello to some of the people on the Joint Staff who used to work for me. And one of the generals called me in. He said, "Sir, you got to."
I want you people to hear this.
Come in and talk to me a second. I said, "Well, you're too busy." He said, "No." He says, "We've made the decision. We're going to war with Iraq." This was on or about the 20th of September. I said, "We're going to war with Iraq. Why?" He said, "I don't know." He said, "I guess they don't know what else to do." So I said, "Well, did they find some information connecting Saddam?"
This specific video is on Democracy Now!
He says, "There's nothing
And it's like 2 years old.
They just made the decision to go to war
But
with Iraq."
this speech is older, folks.
Like, we don't know what to do about terrorists.
I've been posting this speech for years trying to wake people up and tell people you don't realize what we're doing in our name.
Every problem has to look like a nail. So I came back to see him a few weeks later, and by that time we were bombing in Afghanistan. I said, "Are we still going to war with Iraq?" And he said, "Oh, it's worse than that." He said, he reached over on his desk, he picked up a piece of paper, he said, I just got this down from upstairs, meaning the Secretary of Defense's office today, and he said, this is a memo that describes how we're going to take out 7 countries in 5 years, starting with Iraq and then Syria, Lebanon, Libya, Somalia, Sudan, and finishing off Iran. I said, is it classified? He said, yes, sir. I said,
All right, I'm just going to stop it there. Anybody can go look it up. But I'm telling you, as a veteran who fought, who knows, who's seen it with his own eyes, I've been the boots on the ground, folks. You don't want that. You don't want that for your kids. You don't want that for your husbands and your daughters and your wives and all that. You don't want it. We don't want it. We don't want war. People don't want war. And the people pushing war and the people telling us that we should be at war are you need to question them, because they're not on our team, folks. They're not on our team. They're on their own team. All right? So get your mind right. Alien out.